All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our webinar on meeting Monat and learning about the business opportunity. So much for tuning in, calling in, connecting today, taking time out of your lunch break or your afternoon, depending on where you are, to join me. My name is Stacey Saldarriaga, and I am a market mentor with Monat Global. And I have been with the company for about 8 months. And so I just want to share some things about us and why we love this business so much. So first of all, I'll just kind of tell you a little bit about my story. I was introduced to the product about a year ago, probably. A friend of mine had just come through cancer. She'd just come out of radiation and surgery, and she'd kind of went all natural, organic, was looking for different products that she could use, beauty products that were just totally non-toxic. And she stumbled upon Monat, and she kind of has always been one of those people that tries to convince everybody that they need to be, you know, a vegetarian and eating better. And, you know, she really likes to educate in that sense. So it's only natural that when she found some beauty products that she liked, she wanted to share those as well. So she handed me a couple samples and I tried them, and I thought I would give it a shot. I tried to kind of be very careful about what goes into my body. And so I started using the products and I saw really good results. People started noticing my hair. They were asking me if I was coloring it or if I had just had it done. And I will admit that I was a little slow to the take. It took me a while to kind of realize that all these comments from different, you know, areas of my life were coming at me that really was making such a big difference. I definitely liked the idea of using a natural product that's botanically based, but I was busy and I'll admit, like, I'm not a big product snob. I don't take a lot of time with my hair. I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of person. So I really just started the products because I was looking for just a healthier option. The benefit that I've gotten over the months has been absolutely incredible. I cannot believe the transformation that I've had with my hair. Over that time, my friend kind of started talking to me about the business a little bit. We live in a pretty small community, and she was really kind of getting rolling with it. And I was watching her do amazing. I was watching as all my friends started using the products. It was kind of spreading like wildfire. And so I had my eye on the business, but in all honesty, I was kind of skeptical. I'm not big on MLM or direct sales. And while I watched the success of my friend, I just didn't really think about doing the business myself. But as time went by and I started recommending these products to people just naturally, because it's something that just organically comes out, you know, when you're talking to other women about, you know, beauty products and their hair and their hairstylist and what they're using, I found myself kind of recommending these products. And then as people were starting to use them, that's when the light bulb went off. And I thought, okay, I think I'm going to give this a shot. So that was back in late September, and fast forward 8 months, a little less than 8 months, and I am totally blown away with just the amount that this business has grown. I never imagined that I would be where I am right now as a market mentor with Monat. I never imagined kind of the friends and the connections and the really cool people that I would meet, the free trips that I would win. So it's pretty exciting. So I want to back up a little bit now that I've kind of like gone on about my story and how I've gotten involved with Monat. And I wanted to just share about the company. So who is Monat? Monat is an anti-aging hair care company that offers naturally based products and a limitless opportunity. So what does that mean? We're virtually a new market segment. We are the first direct selling model that has come out with anti-aging hair care. And if you think back to, 15, 20 years ago when anti-aging skincare first came out, it was kind of like a new thing and not many people understood it or really bought into it. And now it's like all of us use anti-aging skincare between, washing products to makeup, everything has to be anti-aging. Even, your body lotion has properties in it that help with that. So it's a new market segment. It's a $40 billion marketplace. So the hair care industry right now is a $40 billion industry, and it's projected to grow to $59 billion in the next 3 years. So that right there is a huge opportunity for us as market partners to be just kind of right there as the first ones that are coming into the market with this type of product. The great thing about it is that there's no need to change people's buying habits. I mean, we sell shampoo and everybody uses shampoo. I hope everybody uses shampoo. If they don't have hair on their head to use shampoo, we have products that can help with that as well. But the beauty about this is that there's not a whole lot of education involved. I mean, people know how to wash their hair. They wash their hair on a regular basis. And so we're not introducing them to an extra that they have to buy or convincing them that they need to add on something that they're not already using. Monat launched the business in October of 2014. 2014. So we're about 2.5 years old. And in the first year, we set out to do $1 million of sales, which for a new business is a great amount of sales. And they ended up doing $25 million in their first year. I mean, that right there is on par with Instagram. Instagram did $25 million in their first year. I mean, the amount that the company grew in that first year and the fact that they were able to keep up with that growth, it just speaks a lot to the company in general. So what's cool about this is that we are a ground floor opportunity. We're still very, very new. I mean, we're only 2.5 years old. We've only been in Canada for a little over a year. Right now, we're currently in US and Canada. And although we're a ground floor opportunity and we're just kind of like hitting this wave, this surge of market growth, we are partnered with a very well-established sister company in Latin America. So we're a family-owned business. The company is owned by a Venezuelan family who have a very successful direct selling business in 5 South American countries. So they brought this company to the US and were able to utilize their success with the direct selling model in South America and bring it here. So that's a really, really cool thing because we're totally debt free. We're not like a traditional startup where we have had investors, and it's all kind of like family owned, which makes this business a very secure opportunity. So why Monat? What makes us different than maybe some of the other opportunities out there? Well, I already said that we sell shampoo, which is, a cool thing because everybody already uses shampoo. We're not introducing anything new, but it's also consumable. So that means that our customers buy shampoo from us. They wash their hair. They rinse it out, it goes down the drain, they run out of shampoo and they need to buy more, which means that we are earning residual income. You make one sale, one time, and you continue to reap the reward every month or every other month, depending on what your clients' purchasing habits are. We also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So basically, you can purchase any of our products and you can try them out for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, if you are unsatisfied for any reason whatsoever, you can return your products and get a full refund. So that's pretty amazing. You could send back an empty bottle. You could have used the entire thing and you will still get a full refund. And that being said, we still have a less than 1% return rate. So even with this amazing guarantee, people love the product and they keep using it and they stick with it. And, less than 1% of people actually return it. Another great thing about our products is that they're clinically proven. We actually have third-party studies done at Princeton that show that our products do what they're supposed to do. So, there aren't many beauty products out there that actually have clinical studies showing that they increase collagen and increase manageability and decrease the production of DHT. So these are really, really important things when you're selling to people that are concerned about hair loss and thinning and some of the things that we suffer from as we get older. Let's see, we are, not only do we have clinically proven ingredients and we do kind of what we're supposed to do, but we are made here in the USA. So Monat owns its own research and development laboratory right here in Miami. We have our own distribution center. We have our own manufacturing facility. So everything's done right here in-house. And that means that our quality control is really well handled. We're not outsourcing anything to different areas. So things are done right here, and we have really, really, really high quality control. Another thing about these products that's kind of like a hot button and people are really gravitating toward these days is the fact that our products are, they're non-toxic, they're naturally based, they're botanically based, they are sulfate-free, paraben-free, they are gluten-free, they're cruelty-free. And these are things that, buyers are really looking for these days. So it just makes us kind of that much sweeter to the marketplace. Another thing about this that I really like, and this is probably one of the reasons that I considered doing the business in the first place, is that we don't have to carry any inventory. We don't have to purchase things and then drive around town delivering them. We basically don't have to deal with that at all. We have a website. Our customers purchase from our link or our website, and the company ships directly to them, and we really don't have to deal with it any further. Of course, you want to treat your VIP customers as very important people, and so you want to, check in with them and things like that. But other than that, you don't have a lot of product management that you need to do. We don't have to do any parties. I know a lot of direct selling models are based on, getting people together and having like a big party where you do all the makeup and, check the jewelry and check everything out. And we don't have to do that. I mean, you are welcome to, and a lot of people love to get together with friends and share the products, but it's definitely not something that we have to do. And I really like that as well. I do a lot of my business through social media marketing. And for my lifestyle right now, that just works. I am kind of tied to my home with a small baby, and I really need to be able to just have that ability to work my business mobily, basically. All right, we have an incredible compensation plan. We have a car program. So when you reach a certain rank, you are eligible for a free Cadillac from Monat. We have many different ways to earn in this business. We earn 15% on our VIPs. We earn 30% on our retail customers. And there are a ton of different bonuses that you can get for building your team, for helping your team advance. We have matching ranking bonuses, which are really great. And it really promotes this kind of like teamwork and this team atmosphere, because helping other people grow their business helps you grow yours, and we all benefit the same way. And another great thing about our compensation plan is it's front loaded. So there's an awesome program right at the beginning of your, enrollment period where you can earn a ton of money in this business. I can actually show you how to make upwards of $1,000 to $2,000 just in your first month. And it's really nice. You make a small investment, and the goal is that you have your investment back by the first 2 to 4 weeks. A lot of people will put it on their credit card bill, and then by the time their credit card bill comes, hopefully they're able to pay it off with their earnings. So the products that we are focused completely on hair care, and but that being said, and we are known for our regrowth products. We have a phenomenal line of products that using botanical ingredients, we're able to regrow hair. I mean, and we're talking like there are stories of people that are virtually bald and they're able to regrow hair. So we have these amazing regrowth products, but we also have products for every single kind of hair type. We have products if you are curly, frizzy, thick, unruly, ethnic type hair. We have products for the thin, fine, limp, need volume type hair. We have a line that's called the Magnify Line, and it is kind of for everybody. It combines a couple different products from a couple different lines, and it works really well for everybody. We have our Let It Grow system. All of our products are actually sold in systems, and they come with 2 to 3 products, usually a shampoo, a conditioner, and then an additional product that kind of like based on your specific hair needs helps. So it could be a mousse, or it could be a leave-in conditioner or a root lifter. It just depends on, you know, your specific needs, but we sell all of our products as a system. We do sell them individually as well, but most people buy them kind of bundled together for extra savings. So we have the Let It Grow system, and that is a really popular system. It's a shampoo and a spray that is used to stimulate hair growth. One of our active ingredients for that is red clover extract, and it's really been amazing at getting people to regrow hair. Us women, as we age, we tend to thin around the temples, and it gets noticeable the older we become, or if we're suffering from like postpartum, if we're, you know, we've just had a baby and our hormones are going up and down, we'll start to lose hair there. If you're stressed out, there are all kinds of reasons, and a lot of it has to do with hormones. So these products work to kind of combat that. And they work right directly on your scalp. So, you know, they're different than other products out there where, you know, you'll walk into a salon and buy these great products, but what these products do are actually like coat your hair. You use them, and they lay on your hair, and they put this like film almost over your hair, and it might look all nice and pretty for a little while, but over time you're actually doing the opposite of what you should be doing. You're clogging your follicles, your cuticles, your scalp is getting irritated, and those are the reasons that, you know, over time your hair just becomes less shiny, less manageable. So our products are designed to kind of work at the scalp and work at a cellular level to regenerate and increase the collagen and get the hair actually coming out of the follicle and the hair shaft much healthier from the very beginning. We have a men's line. So we have a regrowth system kind of for men. And then we have a men's system that includes a sculpting clay, an aftershave, a shave cream, and also the shampoo. We have a supplement that is an incredible multivitamin with like a super high dose of biotin and some proprietary ingredients. And we have our flagship product, which is the Rejuvenate oil. This is an oil that's infused with 11 different essential oils sourced from all over the world. So, I mean, we go to Tahiti for one ingredient. We go to South Africa for another, Mexico, Canada, Switzerland. All these ingredients are pulled to basically like create this super, super, super hydrating and nourishing kind of magic bullet, and it kind of looks like a bullet. It comes in this beautiful silver tube. The amount of oil that comes versus some of the other oils out there on the market is a lot, and it works in over 100 different ways, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. You can use it on your cuticles, you can use it under your eyes, and there's a bunch of different uses for that. And this oil is actually infused into all of our products. So even when you're using our hairspray, which is amazing, it has this oil in it. So when you're styling your hair, when you're putting hairspray or dry shampoo or mousse or whatever it is that you're doing to your hair, shampooing, conditioning, you're adding vitamins at the same time. It's kind of like fertilizer for your hair. You can think of it like that. amino acids, all the things, omegas that you want to just stimulate like healthy, vibrant hair. All right, so we have actually a few new products to our portfolio. So recently we launched a junior line. So we now have non-toxic, tear-free, sulfate-free, ophthalmologist tested shampoo, conditioner, and detangler for kids. And that's a really great product. And we have Eye Wonder. It's a lash and brow serum to stimulate the growth of your lashes and your brows. And we just launched Saturday, this incredible new product that's called Rejuvenate, and it's basically like these tiny little micro beads that you put on your wet hair after showering, and you leave on for a minute and then comb through, and they basically repair 100% of split ends. Like clinically trialed, proven 100% repair of split ends. And it also repairs micro damage that you have all throughout the hair that kind of causes that like tingling and popping as you comb your hair. So that I'm really excited. That actually will be for sale in June, but we had a pre-launch this weekend and sold out within 48 hours. So our products are amazing. They're spreading like wildfire. You're starting to hear people asking us about it before we tell them about it. You're starting to hear so-and-so got this amazing shampoo from their stylist and things like that. So we're really, really out there. We are growing. The company has tripled in size since last November. We had a 30% growth in November, 20-something% in December, and we've continued to grow like steadily since then. So this is the time. This is an incredible opportunity, and I am really, really excited to be able to share it with you. Like I said, I never imagined I would kind of participate in an MLM company before. I was a skeptic. I thought only certain people made money, or the people that got in early, or I don't know. I just didn't think that it worked for everyone. And I can honestly say, and if you talk to anybody that is on my team, they will tell you that this business does work. It really does work. And I don't know if it's this product that we have, or if it's just the way that the economy is now, and people are starting to turn to different businesses like this to make their purchases. But it really does work. And I have been able to make a sizable income. I've qualified for my first month of the CAR program. And when I started a few months ago, I had no idea where this was going. So it's a really, really exciting time to jump on. And speaking of jumping on, there are a few different ways that you can participate. And I just want to kind of go over them pretty quickly. So the first off is to become a customer. And as a customer, you can purchase retail, where you go on the website of the person that, sent you to this call. You order your products that you want. You pay retail. You pay shipping. You wait for your products. You use them. You love them. Then when you're ready to order again, you go back on and do the same thing. I really don't like that way at all, because I don't like paying for shipping for anything. I'm a total Amazon primer. I expect like free shipping everywhere. So definitely the best way to go for a customer is to become a VIP. And we have an incredible VIP program. It's basically a flex ship program. You get enrolled in an auto ship. It's $19.99 to become a VIP. That is a lifetime membership. So it's not annual. It's $19.99 one time. And that entitles you to 15% off discount on everything. And like I said, we sell our products as systems, and most of our systems retail for $99. So right there, you're saving $15 just by becoming a VIP. You also get free shipping. You also get a free present in each order. And that's really fun. Sometimes it's a smoothing conditioner. Sometimes it's a thickening spray. We've had all different kinds of products, and it's a surprise, and it's always fun to get those. And then you can also take part of our referral program as a VIP. You refer 3 friends, they order product in the same month you do, and then you get an entire system for free. So that's like $99 retail for free on your next order, just for referring friends. And the best part is that you can do that over and over again. Every time those 3 people order, you get your system for free. It's as simple as that. So I actually have some VIPs that don't ever pay for product because they've referred enough people who keep ordering regularly, and then they just get their system for free. And it's really doesn't come out of my pocket, which is nice. Corporate takes care of that. So it's just kind of a way to say thank you for, being a loyal Monat customer. If you do become a VIP, we have an upgrade option, which happens a lot. A lot of VIPs will start using the product, and they'll use it for a month or 2, and they'll notice, like what happened to me, that they are they're starting to refer people, and they're starting to talk about it to other people, and then they're ordering it, and they start going, maybe I could be making this a business too. And then they sign on to be a market partner. And if you do decide to do that, we do have an upgrade option. So that $19.99 enrollment to the VIP program actually gets credited to your market partner enrollment, which leads me to market partner enrollment. To join the business of Monat, you have 3 options. You can, and these 3 options are basically different size product packs. So we have the first option, which is the business kit. And for $299, you get your starter kit. So you get this box with all your starter information, you get some samples, you get your website, and then you get 10 full-size products in this business pack. So you get and if you do the math and you calculate it out, you end up getting these products at a 40% savings. So it's really great. You get the Rejuvenate oil, you get the supplement, you get the different shampoos, you get the spray, the regrowth spray. So you get quite a few things to use for yourself or to sell. Some people buy the pack and then they sell things directly, right, to friends or family or whoever. The next option is a success pack, and that's $3.99. And you get the same things, but then you just get an additional 6 products with that one. And then the other option is the Overachiever pack, and that's $5.99, and that's 25 full-size products. Most stylists end up going with the Overachiever pack because they just want to have a lot of inventory on hand for their display, and also to just sell back bar, to clients coming in, the people that just want the product right then. Or if you have an older clientele or an older population around you that's maybe not so internet savvy, sometimes it's nice to just have some extra products on hand that you can sell directly to them. And because you bought those products at a 45% savings, you're actually making almost 50% commission on those, which is, great for you too. So I will say that most market partners that come on with the business pack, which is the $2.99. That's what I did. That's what the majority of my market partners did. And full disclosure, they almost come back to me a couple months later and say, oh my gosh, I really wish I would have gotten the higher packs, because I love to have this product, and getting it as you're never again going to be able to get product at these discounts. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it has to do with what your budget allows, but definitely think about maybe purchasing the other product packs. I certainly wish I did, because, you end up going through it pretty quickly, and you get a really good discount on it. So right now I am going to open it up to any questions that you may have. I have never done this particular webinar software before, so I'm not sure how smoothly this will go, but if you do have any questions, I think you can go ahead and chat in the box to the right. And in the meantime, while I'm waiting to see if you do have any questions, I will just reiterate the 3 ways to join Monat. You can become a retail customer, You can become a VIP customer, or you can become a market partner. Either way, however you do this, make sure you go back to the person that invited you to this webinar so that they can answer any questions for you. They can explain a little bit more about what's in each product pack. They can get you started, but we would definitely love to have you on the team. And if you are kind of like on the fence and thinking like, I definitely want to try the product, but I'm not sure if I want to do the business or not, I encourage you to just go for it. And the reason is because you really have nothing to lose. I mean, first off, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get the products and for some reason you don't like them and you want to send them back, you have 30 days to do that. But second of all, like say worst case scenario, you get this box of amazing anti-aging hair products and you decide, I'm never going to sell a bottle of shampoo. It's just not for me, whatever. You still have these fabulous products at a deep discount, and you still have your 30% off discount as a market partner forever. So you can continue to utilize that even if you don't continue with the business. So, you know, it's really like a no-brainer. It's a no-lose situation. You're getting great products. There's no commitment. There's no contracts. There's no annual fees. There's no monthly fees. There's no website fees. Basically, once you sign on, you know, you can do with the business what you want. And there's just a ton of different ways to earn. All right. I don't see any questions, so I am going to hang up with you all, but I really appreciate your attendance. I'm glad you joined. Please contact the market partner that invited you and have a chat and let them know what you're thinking. Let them know if you have any questions, and feel free to message me if you have any questions, and I hope to see you on the team.